I want to let you know that you can have it all. You don't need to be a sugar baby. You don't need an OnlyFans. You don't need to do something strange for some change. All you need to do, without further ado, let's get into it. Hi, I'm Cherish and welcome to my channel. Here I discuss finance, entrepreneurship and lifestyle. If this is your first time, welcome. If this is your return time, if that's even a thing, then thank you so much for watching. Today I want to discuss leveling up financially for us girlies. Hey ladies, I want to let you know that you can have it all, okay? You don't need to be a sugar baby. You don't need an OnlyFans. You don't need to twerk on the gram. You don't need to do something strange for some change. All you need to do is to be intentional, to know what you want, and to be smart. So, step number 1, know what you want. Who do you want to be? What kind of lifestyle do you want to live? You see, as you think, so you are. Well, the saying is kind of, as a man thinketh, so he is. But we're not going to use that version. Let's use my version, right? So everything starts in your mind. And the key to getting what you want is knowing what you want. I have found that a lot of times people don't know really what they want. And this is ultimately where the confusion comes into play. Who do you want to be? What do you want? What matters to you? Is financial independence important to you? Is having a family important to you? Is spending time with your children, with your family important to you? Is having the time to do the things that you enjoy important to you? Know what you want. Ultimately, when you've figured out what it is that you want, assign a figure to it. Not just any figure. What kind of house do you want to live in? You want to vacation? What kind of places do you want to vacation to? What kind of hotels do you want to stay in? What type of activities do you want to do? If you want to have family, if you want to have children, how many children do you want to have? Right? Do you want these children to go to private school? Are you happy for them to go to public school? What do you want? When you know what you want, you work backwards, not forwards. So figure out the goal, figure out the dream, then work out the steps to get to the dream. It's like going somewhere and using your sat nav, right? You don't just, you have to put something in the sat nav. You put your destination into the sat nav. You don't start a sat nav and just drive. The sat nav, it doesn't even work that way, does it? I don't think so. It shouldn't. It takes you somewhere, right? It might just show you where you are. But in order for you to get where you're going, you need to know where you're going. It's the same thing in life. It's the same thing for your finances. Know what you want. Do you want to be... I'm a handbag girl, right? So I love handbags. I love shoes. I love clothes. I love jewelry. Girl. Right? So know what you want, okay? Clothes, what type of clothes do you want to wear? What kind of bags do you want to wear, right? If you are someone who likes or dreams of having a collection of Hermes bags, for example, the type of money that you would need for that is even different to if you actually are happy with the average Louis Vuitton, or you don't really care for bags. You're happy with, getting bags from Zara, for example, or more mid-range bags. It might be a Pauline or de Millier or something of that nature, right? Whatever it is, know the cost, because this is what will ultimately determine the route that you take. This determines even the type of man that you want to be with. For example, if you want certain type of things, why are we with this other type of guy? Do you know what I mean? Why? He and you are not going to necessarily maybe be able to give the lifestyle and the outcome that you want, right? So start always with the end in mind and then work your way backwards. That's how to set your goals. That's how to be able to reach your goal, right? So now that we've worked out what we want, the type of lifestyle we want, we need to know how much is it going to take. And when you've got that figure, then you start to work backwards. So say, for example, you want to live a middle-class life, upper middle-class life. You want to take, at least 1 to 2 4-star trips in a year. You're happy to fly in economy, premium economy. How much does that cost, right? Write it down, like literally research the cost of these things. Don't just imagine, literally research it. If I had a wardrobe that looked like X, Y, and Z, how much are these items? So say you want to budget, 30,000 on a wardrobe, take trips that cost 30,000 a year. You want to live in a home that's going to cost you 30,000 a year, etc., etc. And if you tally that number up and say it comes to 200,000 a year, this is the number that you are going to need every year to live the type of lifestyle that you want. Now that we have a goal, a financial goal, now that we have our number, we work backwards. So you need to look at the position that you are in right now. So if you are, say you just finished school, you just finished university, you're trying to figure yourself out, or you're about to, then it's about positioning yourself in terms of what kind of career would I need to be in to be able to get that type of money. If you're already in a job or in a career, can your career give you that type of money? But not just about money, it's also about lifestyle. Let's not forget that, because we don't want to burn ourselves out for the sake of money. And when I think about femininity and I think about soft life, what I think about is ease, and I think about being in control. It's not about being lazy. It's about, for me, it's about achieving the things that you want to achieve, having the outcome that you want to have with ease and control. So if you are in a career, if you do have a job, it's about also thinking about how you can supplement your income. Can you create a business? Business is not for everybody. And even though I'm a big advocate for entrepreneurship and having businesses, because I have businesses myself and I absolutely love creating businesses. I've built up my business acumen over the years, and I love the idea of turning my visions, my dreams into reality. However, business is not for everybody. And when I said you need to know who you are, this comes into it. Know who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses. Not everyone is set out for entrepreneurship, to have a business. It is tough. It is gruesome. It's very difficult. So I don't glamorize entrepreneurship at all. It's important that you know what you are capable of, what you're able to do, what you're not able to do. If business is not for you, look at investments, look at partnerships. If you don't know how to run a business, doesn't mean you cannot be part of a business. You can invest in another person's business. You can invest in things. You can invest in real estate, property, the stock market. You can invest in art. You can invest in whiskey. You can invest in precious metals. There are so many things that you can invest in. You can buy other businesses. You can leverage your skills. You can create other businesses which don't allow you to create things from scratch, but you might be able to leverage the skills that you already have. So I want you, as part of this exercise, so the first part is for you to know who you are, know what you want, and write it down. Then I want you to write down how much it's going to take for you to live the life that you want to live. Then number 3, I want you to take stock of your skills. We all have talents. We all have skills. We all have gifts. Take stock of it. What are the things that people come to you for? What are the things that people come to you for advice for? What are the things that you have heard people talk about over the years where you're concerned? Could it be you have great style? Oh, I love your home. The way you have an eye for interior decor. You have an eye for design. Could it be we love your cooking? You cook really well. It might be you are very artistic. You are very creative. It could be so many things. People come to you for advice. You're good at listening. You're a good listener. You're a good friend. Like, what are the things that people tell you are good at? Write those things down. Write down the things that you enjoy doing. What are the things that give you joy? Do you like creating? Are you someone who is more analytical? Are you someone who is, just take out all those things about yourself that things that you enjoy. Are you someone who is more, you're more structured in your way of operating? Are you more free-spirited? All these things, take them down and see what are the things that you are good at. And I am telling you that you can 100% monetize 1, 2 or more of those things. All it takes is for you to open up your mind to the possibilities that could be, and then not being afraid to take the step. A lot of people don't achieve the life that they want, don't achieve the financial success that they want because they are afraid. Afraid of failure, afraid of what people will say, what people will think. You cannot live life afraid. Nobody starts off a master, a pro, successful. There is no shortcuts to success. There is no elevator to success. You must take the stairs. It is a process. But in the words of, my cyber mentor, Myron Golden, he always says, and this is in the Bible, it's not even his words, but I learned this, from him, which was all work works. All work works. And if that work isn't working for you, it's working on you until you can become the person in which it works for. I started my entrepreneurial journey over 14 years ago. And the things that I'm able to do now, the way that I'm able to analyze my business, that I'm able to move forward in business, that I'm able to create businesses is through all the years of trial and error, the years of failing forward, the years of taking the lessons learned, taking the good things, taking the bad things. All of this compounds. Smooth seas never made a skillful sailor. Okay? You have to go through it. You have to go through it. And knowing what you want, again, is what will keep you focused, is what will help you to weather the storms, because you've got your eye on the prize. I love these sat-nav analogies. I'm going to do another one, right? Let's say you are going somewhere. You've typed you're going to X, Y, and Z, right? The sat-nav is taking you down that route. Upon that route, there was an accident before you got there. Now it's caused a whole load of traffic. What does your sat-nav do? It reroutes you. However, it doesn't now take you to another location. It's taking you to the same destination. So the route may change. How we get there might change, but the vision, the goal stays the same. For me, that goal was financial independence, financial freedom, a life in which I can have control over my day. I don't need to ask permission to go to my daughter's show or play. I don't need to make up time because I took an hour off because I needed to go to the dentist. I can set my schedule. I love routines. I love being on a schedule, but it's a schedule that I ultimately want to create for myself. If I'm, some people are morning people, some people are evening people. If I work better at night or in the evening, why do I need to be forced to do it during the day. It's all about having the control to live your life in a way that brings you joy, in a way that makes you fulfilled. And the only way that you can honestly achieve this outcome is to be fearless, is to know what you want, is to be accountable, to be responsible, to be dedicated, to persevere. Keep your eye on the prize. And you can get to where you want to be. I believe in that. I assure you of that. If you stay the course, know what you want, go after it, make a plan, you will get there. A goal without a plan is merely a dream. And we ain't dreamers over here, baby. Okay? We're action takers. We're go-getters. We're bag chasers, bag getters. That's what we are. And we don't get there by dreaming. We get there by having faith and by taking action. Intentional action towards our dreams. So ladies, I believe that we can have it all. And we can have financial freedom if we make that a choice and a priority. And we work towards it with intention. It doesn't have to be hard. It's not about burning yourself out and doing untold hours. Listen, I love the soft life just like the next person. I'm in the spa twice a week, and I do it not just to relax. I actually like to meditate. I like to sort of brainstorm. I get a lot of my good ideas while I'm chilling. Right? So I love to be in the spa. I love the sauna. I love being in the steam room. And I like doing this at least, once or twice a week during the day, mind you, because I don't like it when it's super busy and, all of that. So I want to let you know that you can have what you want. But first of all, know what you want and set goals to it. Take stock of your talents, of the things that you're good at, and work with other people to see how you can monetize your skills, your talents, and your gifts to help you reach your financial goals. Hope you found this useful. If you did, please like, please share, please subscribe. Now, have you done it yet? If you have, thank you so much. It provides good feedback for myself to know that the content I'm providing is of use to you. So please do let me know how you found this video. And if you are working towards your goals in 2024, please let me know what some of those are. Thank you for watching. Take care. Till next time. Bye.